Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today is Wednesday. That must mean it's your weekly dose of clickbait Transformers style, baby. That's right. I am your host, the Indash PUT. That's right, it's me. And by the way, as always, every Wednesday, this show is brought to you by tformers.com and robotrecruits.co.uk. You see what they did right there? Whenever you see something on tformers.com that you like, you can head over to robotrecruits.co.uk to hit that pre-order button, man. It's that simple. And what's the beauty part about the entire thing is that Robot Recruits ships to the US. That's right. And also, I want to give a huge shout out to the lonely DJC Collectibles. Why? Because simply put, man, that dude hooked up Raziel Kane. What did he do? Well, I was sitting here thinking, Raziel Kane, man, you must have gotten a factory stolen Guardian. Oh my God. But no, he got it from DJC Collectibles, man. That's what it is. If you guys go over to my community tab right now, you guys can go see a live review and a live unboxing of the new Guardian Robot Titan. And you guys can get Raziel's thoughts on it as well. His and Ninja Bill's thoughts on it as well. And no, it's not a factory theft thing. DJC Collectibles just got them in early. Why? Because, well, they're supposed to release in like 3 weeks from Hasbro anyway, so an extra or some early ones got sent out. So that's what happened. And welcome everybody in chat. Let's go through chat real quick as we always do. Say what's up to everybody. Raziel Kane. He says, why the hell do you have Johnny Depp on your thumbnail? If you guys didn't know, my first thumbnail that I made today for the show had Johnny Depp, and now it's got Megan Fox. So that's what that is. Rachel says, input, I'm going to Dublin Comic-Con this Saturday. Sounds awesome. Sounds like a blast. Hope you have fun. Survive fan, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. He says, I'm here now. I got 2 of the kind smart cars that look like alternator smokescreen coming from eBay, and my mom got me 2023 Hot Wheels CD Pack 5-pack with the blue loco motor, and that sounds awesome, guys. And real quick, I did forget. My apologies for forgetting before we continue with everyone in chat, guys. National Suicide Prevention hotline is down in the description below as well. It's there for anybody who feels like they need it, man. That's why I put it there. Use it. There's no shame in asking for help whatsoever. Rachel, what's up, says, I saw your Needle Nose review on the Target Master issue. What Hasbro did is they made accurate Target Masters they didn't sell, so Hasbro cut back on articulation. Here's the thing with that, though. They shouldn't have made them at all whatsoever. Needle Nose should not have had them included at all or anything else, or they could have used the Takara mold. They could have gone back and used the mold from Scoop for his Target Masters, anything whatsoever. It would have been most likely less cost, or they could have gone down the super, super greedy road and just did like a 4 or 5 or 6-pack, like Minicon style 6-pack. So you'll have Target Masters and Minicons and everything else in there, which I do suspect that they might be doing later on down the road for the Armada guys who missed out on their Minicons. Big M, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. Ultra Marcus is in the chat. The man, the myth, the legend himself. He says, got Tarn recently, haven't opened it yet, but it sure looks good in the box. All right, man. Rachel goes on to say, I think it's suitable for Hasbro to make a Prowl and Owl in Beast Wars because he is literally Prowl. Prowl was already an Owl, and that's, what was it? Prowl gets complicated, man. I think it's Prowl 2. Yeah, Prowl 2 was the Owl, if I remember right, and then Prowl was the Lion from Magnaboss. So G1 Prowl is the Lion from Magnaboss, and Chip Chase is the Owl from Beast Wars, known as Prowl 2. I think that's right, and if I'm not right, then I got the two mixed up. So just swap what I said with the Lion and the Owl. Yeah, Chip Chase is proud. It's a long, long story. It gets very, very complicated. Ultramarket says, it's Wednesday night, and it's time for your main event of the evening. Survive Fan says, it's afternoon here. Rachel says, raise your hand if you're excited for the new War for Cybertron stuff, because I am. I've seen a lot of people really excited about it. What's up, MC DJ in the house? Ultra Marcus says, it's Wednesday afternoon, and it's time for your main event. Patriot Prime's in the house. What's up, man? He says, what the hell is going on here now? It's going through the chat saying, what's up to everybody before we hit the news. What's up, Chauncey? Hope you're doing all right, man. And Princeton, what's up, Princeton? Patriot Prime says, I see a few familiar names here. Zihara, what's up, man? Hope you guys are doing all right. Says, how's it going? I'm doing well. I hope everybody else is doing well because it's Wednesday. See, Rachel says, question, does anyone know where I can get a G1 Skullgrin belt and sword for cheap, man? Because you're... where are you? You're in Scotland, right, Rachel? So, I mean, I would say eBay would probably be the best. I don't know, man. I'm taking a stab in the dark because you're like 7,000 miles or whatever it is away from me. Well, 7,000 miles. I think that might loop. You're like 3,500 miles. Something like that, man. What's up, Vector Overlay? Hope you're all right, too, man. Oracle Dreams in the chat says, my baby, woo! He's such a crybaby, oh! He's such a crybaby all the time. Oh, man. Survive Fan says, the old needle nose had them, so it makes sense to me. Input. Well, my point in that review was that I don't understand why the G1 guys get their Target Masters, but the Armada guys don't get their Minicons. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me at all. Let's see. What's up, Snoke? Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. Just going through. Ultramarket says, guessing Ireland. Oh, Ireland might be a good call. What did I say? Scotland. But yeah. Man, that's it. Guys, everything in the description is down, or everything is linked in the description down below for everything that you're going to need. You got tformers.com. You've got robotrecruits.co.uk. You got the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. So check out the description for everything that you are going to need. And Patriot Prime answers my question and says, because there's no one like a G1, baby. You do it right the first time, and you don't need to do it ever again. Ultra Marcus follows up with hashtag G1. So let's get into this. We go into tformers.com again. If you guys want to see all the news and stuff for yourself, head on over to tformers.com. Why? Because everything, including Transformers, baby, goes better with a side of bacon. All right, so we got the first thing up. We got the feature. We got Studio Series War for Cybertron Gamer Edition, Optimus Prime, Barricade, and Bumblebee revealed. Now, I am going to get this out of the way. Optimus Prime is labeled a Voyager at 6.5 inches tall. They dropped half an inch on these figures, and they are charging more as well. Retail price is going to be $24.99. Studio Series Gamer Edition Bumblebee is 4.5 inches tall. Removable backdrop and product dimensions. So we got Barricade right here as well. Looking very much like the multiplayer aspect to the game right there. But I do have to ask this question: is Barricade becoming the new, like, one of the top 10 figures or characters that Hasbro goes to make a line, like the first wave? Is he starting to replace Starscream here? I don't know, man. It kind of feels like it, but we'll see as we go. He is a deluxe class. He will retail for $24.99. 4.5 inch scale Barricade. And that's deluxe class price point, guys. Ooh. And we got the man himself. We got the Optimus Prime. He is $34.99. He is a Voyager scale, and it's 6.5 inches tall. We're seeing price increases here on this one, guys, and we are seeing shrinkflation taking place right here as well. So we'll just scroll through. We see Barricade here. Like I said, I don't think Barricade looks terrible. The legs are or the feet, the ankle area, kind of wonky, kind of weird. No ankle articulation here. We do see return of a ball joints here in the hips. So Hasbro looks like on this figure is going back to kind of the way they used to do things with, like, say, Titans Return, Power of the Primes, stuff like that, while increasing pricing. I don't see a whole lot of paint apps on this guy either, except for the silver and the purple in some areas and stuff as well. Looks to be really, really back kibble heavy. I don't remember 100% what he looked like in multiplayer. This could be accurate with the kibble on the back. It could not be accurate. But let's be honest with ourselves as far as kibble goes. Not a whole lot of places to put kibble at this price point, right? So here we go. We got right here the Gamerverse. We've got Cyberverse. We get Studio Series box right here. I mean, at this point, like I said in the title of this episode or this whatever video, live stream, whatever it is you want to call it, are the Bayverse fans mad at this point? It feels like they might be losing their beloved Studio Series. And the reason why I even bring that up is because they don't have the entire Dinobots, the Bayverse Dinobots out yet, man. That feels like it's just a glaring omission. We do see the clipped-on wheels. Hasbro has not painted the back clip as they should. We do scroll down. We do see Bumblebee here as well. Now, I will say this as far as the original, I think the original one did the look a lot better. The chest here looks really wonky. The way he's got like his side boob thing kind of hanging out, like his wheel arch and stuff like that. Looks really weird to me in bot mode, but it does look pretty spot on to the game as well. I do think, man, maybe they should have put a little panel in there to help these fold inward just a little bit to shrink this down. Again, we do see ball joints here, ball joints up here at the thighs and stuff. They're cutting corners, man. Be on the lookout for this. Just saying, dude, in this picture right here does not give him a flattering look whatsoever. I will definitely say that. And I don't know. They really should have put a hinge in there. Maybe they did, and it's just mistransformed. We have seen that plenty of times from Hasbro's photography team or whoever it is that takes pictures of this. Does look like he has some toe articulation. That's pretty cool. It might be from transformation or something like that, but nevertheless, if it is, it's there, which I really dig, man. I dig any action figure that can get into that awesome walk pose and make it look natural. The Cybertronian car mode looks dope as hell. I love the way this car mode looks. Looks super awesome. And we see him right here in the box. Again, I mean, it's the box. I do like the art here. It's, the game models and stuff right there. But yeah, I like the art. I like the box. I like the way I like the layout of everything. You know exactly what you're getting when you see it right here on the side and everything else. There's no question that this box is going to have a Bumblebee in it. Well, unless somebody reached in and ripped it out of the box because they don't have the plastic right up front, like the plastic window anymore. Anyway, that's a rant for another time. Here we got the man Optimus Prime. What do we see right off the bat? I see some hollow thighs, some hollow forearms. What is that? Mushroom peg right there, dual mushroom peg. So kind of similar to what they did with the Sweeps and Scourge from Studio 86 right there. We do see some toe articulation. The alt mode here looks spot on, man, to game model, to the first figure they did, everything else. This thing looks super badass. But again, the hollowness is there, so be forewarned. I don't see any sculpting in there either. I do possibly see some pins, so the thighs do appear to be pinned on. Yep, right here we do see some pins. So we're seeing less ball joints here in Optimus Prime. Maybe this might be one of the cases where they're phasing back to ball joints and getting rid of the pinned hips and stuff like that. But I don't know. We do see a Matrix here because now every time Optimus Prime has to come with a Matrix, and you know what? That's the way it should be. He's known for it. He is the leader of it. No articulated hands here on this guy, which is a bit of a shame because I do feel like that Hasbro set a precedent with Earthrise Prime when they gave him those articulated hands that can open and close. I feel like going forward, every Voyager figure should have that, you know, at least an Optimus Prime or something, right? Like everything going forward should have those hands. Truck mode looking pretty spiffy, pretty badass here. Tons of weaponry up front, man. If he is going to run through barricade, he's damn sure going to run through barricade, no questions asked. We see all three of them right here teaming up or lined up, ready to go to war. Barricade is screwed, so I don't know how else to put that. Absolutely screwed. Man, we saw for a long time the rumors on these things possibly coming out. And I was one of the ones that said, look, just wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. Wait and see what they come out or what they are. And here we are. We're staring at exactly what the War for Cybertron things were. And I've got mixed feelings on them, to be honest. I think the Optimus Prime looks really good. I think the robot mode from Bumblebee looks kind of It's kind of iffy, especially with the chest area. But again, like I said, that might be photography or photographers just not knowing how to transform. We've seen it before. We've seen it a lot. So that might be a really easy remedy. I do see some things in there that might hint at being able to kind of collapse these down a little bit. But I do think the car mode is spot on, nails it. I think the car mode looks fantastic. 4.5-inch scale at $24.99. I'm very skeptical of that because after tax, that's almost $30, especially depending on where you live. Barricade, I think he looks cool, man. But like, you know, basically, I'll say from hips down, I'm not feeling it at all. The hollow bits, the ankles. I don't know, man. It's not hitting at all. I do like the head sculpt here. I do like the eyes. It gives off a very, very Combiner Wars drag strip type of feel with the crying eyes and stuff. And I love that, man. I love that on drag strip. I love that here. Optimus Prime, man, looks really good, man. But again, I think he's hollow on the thighs and the forearms and stuff. And at $35, and it's almost a $40 Prime for 6.5-inch figure when traditionally they're roughly 7 inches. So we are seeing a bit of a shrinkflation thing here happening, which is a real big shame. It's happening and we're seeing it in real time. But I do think overall, I think the bot mode looks badass. I think the truck mode looks badass. And the fact that he comes with a Matrix, man. Look, I know every Prime does this. It's not newsworthy at this point when a Prime comes with a Matrix at all. It was when Big Convoy did it in 98. 2023, it's not newsworthy when Optimus Prime does it. But I do think it is a really nice touch to the character, to the figure, to everything. Now, I will say this, given how much room is in there for a Matrix, he really could have come with like an accessory or something to kind of clip on the side and put in his fist so it can look like he's actually holding it. This might be just molded in. It does look like it can be removed, but it could also just be molded in and just painted up really well. Either way, I love the fact he comes with a Matrix. I will say I do think it is a bit of a missed opportunity that he can't hold it in some way. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here to be excited about. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here also to be a bit weary about as well. Let's continue. We see Takara Tomy Transformers: The Legacy Evolution, new official images, Skyquake, Prowl, Metalhawk, and more. We've already seen these, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. We're going to go into CinemaCon 2023 Transformers Rise of the Beast special event surprises. Okay. Possible spoiler alerts ahead, guys. So, you know, close your ears, whatever. Or maybe not. Okay, I don't know what this is. It says, come join the fun at a special outdoor party complete with great food, drinks, entertainment, and a surprise or two. It's going to be a bot time in the old town tonight. This is hosted by Movie Phone, Wednesday, April 26, 2023, at Caesar's Palace. That's in Vegas. Main entrance at the limo lot. So yeah. Beast at CinemaCon, and CinemaCon is taking place between 24th and the 27th of April 2023 in Vegas. So there you go. Let me see. Before I continue, I'm going to get caught up on chat real quick and see what you guys are talking about. See what you guys are saying. Let's see. Just scrolling up. Braziel Kane says, true, G1 is gossipable. Survive Fan says, I looked through this a little bit, so I know a little bit how this would look like. All right. Snoke says the gamer editions look awesome. Ultramark says Oracle, girls gotta do what girls gotta do. Patriot Prime says because everyone wants that removable backdrop. Yeah, right. Dude, that stuff when I was buying Hasbro stuff just went straight in the trash, man. No, I had no want, no use, no nothing for it. Survive Fan says he likes a barricade more out of the three. As a G1er, says Ultramarcus, I like barricade. PPR says Mr. Olympia Prime is the only one I want from that line. Vector Prime says I have some issues with these Studio Series figures. Barricade looks good, but ball joints and no ankle rockers, $27 after tax. Come on. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. It's I'm not to be like beat a dead horse here. At the end of the day, if you're going to use cheaper ways to construct your figures, then the price should reflect that and the price should come down. Rachel says, in the words of Miracle of Sound, Roll Out song Starscream is an idiot and Swindle is a phony. Love that song. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a fantastic, loving homage to Transformers. Snoke says, I wonder if Bumblebee's sword will attach to another piece to make a hammer. That's a good question. PPR says, Barricade has come a long way since his neon pink G1 self. They're two separate characters now, right? Like when Bayverse Barricade got G1ified in Siege, like basically got retroactively added in, he became there's two different barricades now in G1, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Vector Overlay says, I like the sculpts, but I feel like Hasbro is playing with me, increasing the prices, but taking away so much. Ooh, that is a really, really good way to word that. I do agree with that, Vector. Survive Fan says, doesn't bother me. I grew up with the films, but I'm not much a fan of them. More of a Unicron trilogy person. PPR says, increased price is the way it is now. It's not only bots. Been grocery shopping lately? Yes, I have. But here's the thing, though, PPR. It's not just bots. This is true. Eggs and stuff like that. But the reason why I harp on Hasbro the way that I do about all of this stuff is that Power Rangers are damn near $27 a figure before tax. Okay? There's no reason for that. Todd McFarlane is throwing out very hefty 7-inch figures with all kinds of accessories in them for $20, $22. You know, Mattel is doing the same thing with their WWE line and stuff like that. So Hasbro doesn't have an excuse for the stuff that they own. Marvel Legends, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know, or Star Wars, what the licensing fee on that stuff is. But I will say the stuff that they do own, at the end of the day, they could drop the price on because they own those properties, right? So when you see a Star Wars figure at $24 and a Transformers figure at $24, the Transformer figure or the Power Rangers figure could very well be cheaper. Let's see. Rachel says, you see, I have a theory that Studio Series is just going to turn into a line of figures that we have nowhere else to put them. You know, that's a very fair point. That is a very valid, very fair point. It does feel like it's going down that way as we're talking about it. Survive Fan says Hot Wheels at Walmart in the USA have increased as well. Rachel says Hasbro stop releasing. Bank account is already taking a dent. Razzle Kane says all prices going up everywhere. Let's see. Okay, I just want to say this real quick. There's a difference between inflation and prices increasing accordingly and corporate greed. Okay, there's a big difference between the two, and what we're seeing here from Hasbro is corporate greed. Let's see. Razzle Kane says, I really like the B and Prime alt mode. Dude, they look really good. I'm not going to say they don't. I do like them. Survive says, also, the QC prices and other factors caused it. Let's see. Start growing plants to eat. Let's see. Snoke says, Barricade looks like it could easily be turned into a Batmobile. I'm not going to lie, that's a good idea. Rachel says, I'm a Bayverse man. We have no Hound, no Dinobots, no Q, no DevCon, no new, Age of Extinction, Prime, no Megatron, the Last Night Megatron, and no Evasion Mode, B, Dark of the Moon, Ironhide. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that should be in Studio Series that isn't in Studio Series that kind of like the G1 stuff is replaced or taking a spot. I don't like that phrase. Like it took another figure's spot, but that's essentially what happened. And now we're getting the gaming stuff as well in there. See, Survive Fan says, I wouldn't count on Revenge of the Fallen twins happening because of the controversy with them being racist. What's up, Tony, man? Hope you're doing all right. Says, hey, peeps, those game figures are not for me. Thanks. Rachel says, and a bunch of others, if they want to go outside the live action films, they should do comic and toy line exclusive characters. I kind of feel like if you're going to put have a thing that's just like random, like the Bayverse line, or not the Bumblebee line, the Target Bumblebee line, that would be a good line for the really random one-off type of stuff, right? And then you could keep Studio Series. Essentially, you could keep it like Bayverse and, well, yeah, I mean, just keep it Bayverse at that point, right? Like, you really could. Let's see. Tony says, Hasbro is so hit and miss with me right now. I love Tarn, but scared for input to see it and rip it apart. But then you got that needle nose, and Hotshot hasn't been received well either. Yeah, dude, that needle nose, man, my buddy told me, he's like, man, that's going to be the one that brings you back into the fold. I was like, and then, oh, man, he dropped it off at the house, and I said, oh, no, it's not. What's up, Robot Recruits, man? Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. Earthman Brick, what's up, dude? He says, do you think we'll ever get in an Octopus Prime? Dude, if they did... Okay, an Octopus Prime could be like a Marvel Legends Doc Ock or Spider-Man Doc Ock Optimus Prime kind of crossover. Dude, that would be kind of cool. I won't lie about that. That would be super dope. Snoke says we're getting a Diaper Prime with Armada Optimus Prime. Earthman Brick says, yeah, Tom McFarlane is killing it with great quality sculpts. And the thing is, too, with one of the other reasons why I've become so harsh on Hasbro is their QC problems, man. 100%. My harshness when it comes to Hasbro all started because of their QC problems, and I just got sick of it. And I was originally one of the people that was, if I got a QC problem, I would just kind of be like, it is what it is, because it didn't happen very often. But then it was like every figure that I got had a QC problem. It was, it would be yellow in a week, a fist would snap, a wing would break, like whatever the case may be. And all the Todd McFarlane stuff that I bought, no QC issues. If there is a QC issue, I can get a Batman for a Batman. Like I get the same figure back, right? Like I don't get an equal value item. Like I don't want an equal value. If I bought a Wolverine, I want a Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Rachel says, question, how do you think Batman would get along with Prowl? I think if it's IDW Prowl, Batman, they would get along just fine, but like face to face, but they damn sure wouldn't trust each other. No way, no form, no how, no siree. Rachel says, do you think we'll ever get Crocodile Prime official from the City of Steel? It's possible. It's possible, but I feel like if they were going to do it, they would have done it with the Titans Return. What was it? Titans Return Skull Cruncher. But they gave us Croc instead. See, Tony says, yeah, still waiting for that Star Saber video. Oh, dude, I totally spaced on that video, man. I totally forgot about that video. I'm glad you reminded me. Let's see. On all your Hasbro, can you see with the Star Saber? Yeah, dude, I'm glad you reminded me because I totally forgot about that video. All right, let's keep going, man. We've got Studio Series. So we get the G1 behind the scenes stuff. Now, I love this behind the scenes stuff. Kind of gives you like an idea of how everyone thinks and in terms of like designing this stuff and everything else. Let's see. We got what So right here we see the game model, and we got the B's like side boob thing here. I don't know. I don't know if these fold in now or not. Not sure. But I mean, I hope they do. Like I've said before, I hope they do. Do they? They might. They might fold in. Okay. So we'll have to wait and see if they fold in, but it does look like that they might be able to fold in, and it's just bad photography. Let's see. Speaking of photography, we get Nemesis Prime R5 official images and details. You know why we're getting a Nemesis Prime? Because we got an Optimus Prime. And for every Optimus Prime, he must have a black repaint. And you know why? Because why not? Because Nemesis Prime is the shit. And he says, just in from Amazon Japan, we have the official images of the Takara Tomy Canon Cross Transformers Nemesis Prime R5 figure. The images show the robot mode that has numerous updates, including Decepticon faction symbols on the arm, teal paint applications, as well as a redesigned Dead Matrix of leadership replacement. This guy will be selling for $125 USD with shipping scheduled for October 2023. Now, dude, I think this thing looks really cool. I think it looks better than the Optimus Prime, and that's really just simply because, the Optimus kind of clash like with the red and the blue and stuff like that with the body of the camera. But Nemesis here, the character's all black, it's all gray and stuff like that, so it kind of blends in a lot better. Not saying that the Optimus Prime looks bad. I'm just saying that I think that the Nemesis Prime here looks better. Get the Dead Matrix inside there. Yeah, dude, I don't hate this thing. I know a lot of people are like, this is a stupid thing ever. It should only be reflector, blah, 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 blah. And I can see that side of the argument. I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I mean, Optimus Prime has been tennis shoes. We've seen tennis shoes. We've seen, 7-Eleven trucks. We've seen potato heads. We've seen Marvel characters, all kinds of crossovers. So this is right up Transformers alley. And I've always said, I love the whimsical side of Transformers when they don't take it so seriously. Takara Tomy Eternal Showdown 2-pack with exclusive Takara Tomy paint. Now, I will say this. We do have what's cool. We do have the grimacing face on the Kingdom Megatron. If you guys remember, some people were finding this Megatron already with this head at retail when this figure was out. Not a whole lot of them were out there, but at the end of the day, some of them did make it out. I do like the extra, I guess, like the scaling and the light gray and stuff on the dino, like on the dino body, essentially, right? The green right here on the thighs, very much more, I feel like, accurate to Megatron, even though it may not be. He is accompanied with Optimus Primal, and I will say this figure sucks. So yes, this Optimus Prime figure or Primal figure is a bad figure. The Megatron is a great figure. So It will retail for 98 USD and be released August 29th, 2023. So if you guys missed out on Kingdom Megatron, you guys get a second chance to get him with the pissed off face. And dude, I mean, I'm always down for when they do a re-release or a repaint or something like that. I love when they give something extra, like this head sculpt here on this Megatron. I think it's super, super awesome, and it helps stand the figures apart from each other. I love it. Let's see. We'll just scroll down. Beast. Oh, dude, that beast mode looks so sick. That camouflage kind of thing on him. We got Optimus Primal. So his swords here are black, cast in black plastic, painted blue, painted silver here. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the reason why I do not like this figure is basically because it feels really flimsy up top when you go to transform him. Like you're having to fold pieces around pieces, and they clash and they clunk and they bump into each other. The thigh ball joint area right here is red instead of dark blue. That's the way it should have been from the get-go. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of different color changes. Okay, I do see the eyes here. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The eyes, those eyes were with they painted those like that with the Rat Trap 2-pack, if I remember correctly, right? But all in all, man, I think if you missed out on both of these figures, it's a great, perfect, opportune time to get them. If you guys missed out on Megatron, I mean, there's reasons to get this set. I will say that for sure. Let's see. We've got Takara Tomy Primal. Okay, we just looked at that. Daily Prime, which I don't go over here in my live streams because you got to go to tformers.com to check them out. Fan Home Transformers Optimus Prime screen accurate build up kits revealed. Okay. That looks pretty badass. What is that? Fan Home, the leader in subscription-based subscription-based collections and models, rolls out officially licensed Transformer Optimus Prime ultimate screen accurate replica of the iconic Autobot leader as he appeared in the 07 Transformers that kicked off the live-action film franchise. Dude, this thing looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. 2 feet tall when completed. Jesus, that's Titan class size. Woo! All right. What is the retail? Does it have a retail on this? I don't see a retail at all whatsoever. Jesus, look at the hand. Yeah, that's Titan class. That is for sure Titan class. Dude, this is pretty badass. It's just like a 2-foot model kit. I will say that's pretty dope. I don't see a price anywhere on here, so I guess we'll just keep going. TFCon Los Angeles 2023 exclusive fans project. Lost Exoram Tiger Rex. Oh, dude. Tiger striped Grimlock. Okay, I gotta hunt one of these bad boys down, dude. Yes. Oh, hell yes. I've been wanting somebody to do a G2 Tiger Stripe Grimlock for a long time, and we finally got it. And looks like his Dino mode might be based on the 2008 universe Grimlock. Dude, what's up? Okay, what is okay? TFCon LA 2023 exclusive fan project. A Lost Exoram Dino Leader Tiger Rex revealed. Dino Leader Tiger Rex is a previously unreleased color scheme that will be released in limited numbers at TFCon LA. The price tag of $100. That doesn't seem terrible at all to me whatsoever. I am gonna have to get me one of these. Ages 3 and up in cooperation with Fans Project and Toy Dojo. This figure will be available in limited numbers and will be available 2023 TFCon LA while supplies last. Please note that samples are photos. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. I got to get me one of these. That's dope as hell. So, dude, I love it. Absolutely love it. TFCon exclusive fans hobby MB13B Bossman versus Turbo Master Boss in hand images. Oh, dude. What? They did Turbo Masters? What? Okay, so let's see. Oh, dude, that's sick. I gotta find me one of them too, man. Jeez. Just in from the Chosen Prime SNS, we have an update on their TFCon exclusive Fans Hobby MP13 Boss Man figure. All right, that's a pretty dope name for an homage. They have posted in-hand images of the Boss Man compared to the original Turbo Master Boss figure from '92. This figure will be released as a TFCon LA exclusive, with remaining stock available online after the show. Read on to see the updates. All right, let's see. Okay, this thing. Now, this is using their Ghost Shooter mold, which fantastic figure, by the way. If you guys haven't grabbed it, they did a Ghost Shooter and they did a Siren as well, and now they're doing a boss out of it. I mean, it hits the mark. Now, I will say, it doesn't look like they continued the striping on down to the legs at all, which bit of a missed opportunity there. I would have loved to have seen that. I know it would affect the car mode because that's the front of the car versus the back of the car. Maybe the back of the car has it. The arms do have the striping. And, okay, yeah. All right, so right here, yeah, the back and the spoiler do have the striping. So it's more accurate to the vehicle mode than it is the robot mode. All right, I can get behind that because the striping is there on the back. Yeah, man, dude, that's so sick, dude. The fact that somebody is doing Turbo Masters, man, that's amazing. I love it. I dig it. I absolutely enjoy this stuff, man. Dude, when they do stuff out of the blue like this, I absolutely, positively love it. I think I will say this: the hip area I would have made like pink or red to help match the hip area here. But that's a nitpicky thing because they put it right here up high. So, I mean, it's hitting all of it, right? It's just, dude, it looks so cool, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. More Transformers news? Absolutely, yes, please. Because we're going to get into the one that possibly broke the interwebs. Okay, I don't know if it did or did it, but hey, whatever. From Siang Culture Defense Fortress. Oh, okay. Forget that. YC001 FOC Metroplex. It will retail for $106.90 or $106 USD, 17.2 inches tall. So a little bit bigger than Combiner Wars combiners here. And 20 points of articulation. Actually, I shouldn't say Combiner Wars. And that is 17.7. That is, I want to say that's what Combiner Wars Devi height, right? So 20 points of articulation, LEDs, slammer accessory, and features a robot carrier and base modes. Dude, I would argue, I want to say this is Legend scale because it's not quite Titan scale, but at $100, if you guys don't want to spend $500 or more on a Hasbro Metroplex, or $1,000 on that third-party Utopia that came out, then $100 for a Metroplex that is roughly the size as Combiner Wars Devi. You can't go wrong. I do see some articulated hands in here. Let's scroll down. I don't see Slammer, but these are 3D rendered images here that we are seeing. I think it looks so good. So good. And again, for $100, I mean, you can't go wrong, dude, for all the options that are out there. Now, I don't know what the build quality is on this at all whatsoever. We do see some CAD files here. Dude, it looks super, super badass. A lot of design cues because it is taking design cues from FOC, the Fall of Cybertron game. So a lot of the design cues here will be very similar to what Hasbro did with theirs. I can see Slammer right here on the tower. So, and then, oh, there he is right there. Oh, he looks so cute. Love it. Absolutely love it. This may or may not be on my docket to get because I don't have a whole lot of room for big-ass robots anymore. So, I don't know, man. We'll definitely see. But I think this is super badass. I love the way this looks. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see what the build quality is when the reviews start coming out. Earthspark, Optimus Prime, and Shockwave Deluxe built a figure Wave 2 official images and details. So we got, what is it, Mandroid here. So Optimus Prime will release for $19.99 and is is it 20 or 12.5 centimeters tall? Why is it in centimeters? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I would say, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. Does anybody know what that translates to inches? I would say that's probably a deluxe class. Am I right? And if that is a deluxe class and it's $19.99, what is Hasbro doing with their pricing? And that brings up a bigger question. That should bring up the biggest question of them all. And we see the re-release, recolor of the Cyberverse Shockwave here. That is not, okay, whatever. Kind of is what it is. Retail for $19.99. That big old truck backpack. What is over that backpack? Like I said, no, but earlier, like I said, backpack's got to go somewhere. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to say this is like a $20 toy. It doesn't look like a $20 toy, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But hey, it's there if you want it. Look, Raziel Kane, watch Generation Select's Guardian Robot Live unboxing. Go watch it. If you guys need a link, it's in my community tab. Go check it out. If you didn't know, GotBot counts on the top 10 Transformers fire emergency vehicles. 3-0 Transformer 6 Nemesis Prime. We've talked about this before. I've seen a lot of people say this is a waste of a spot. But I don't know, man. I think it looks pretty dope as hell. Because it's Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime's my boy. Takara Transformers Masterpiece MP57 Skyfire package images. Let's see here what we got with this thing. All right, it's just a box. Box looks pretty like Masterpiece style, so it's very much Masterpiece. So hey, kind of is what it is. We did see the Trojan Hurricane thing. We talked about that last week. Hasbro Pulse warehouse sale rolls out March 6th. Let's see. You get 30 to 35% off when you spend $75 or more on select eligible items. Currently for sale in the warehouse sale collection. Check out full details tomorrow when it goes live on Hasbro Pulse. 30 to 35%. I don't know how that works. Let's see. What does it say? Warehouse premium tiers. Okay, premium tiers save 35% when you spend $75 or more on select eligible items currently for sale on HasbroPulse.com. So non-premium tiers. So if you have the premium membership that they charge you $50 a month or $50 a year to have, you get an extra 5% off. If you don't have that, then you get 30% off. I don't think 5% is worth the $50. I'll say this about their premium thing, whatever. I think it's a ripoff, but it is what it is. If you feel like the extra 5% is worth it to you and what they offer with it, then go for it. If you don't, then you don't. But yeah, warehouse sale, man. 30% off. That's not a bad deal. $75 or more. If you order 2 figures, well, let's say 3 figures at $25, that's $75. You're getting them for like $19. It's not too terrible. Transformers Legacy Evolution Tow Line Weaponizer in hand images and a video. Who got the warehouse copy? We know this. We talked about this last week. I talked about this last week. He has a redeco of Scraphook with a new head. A lot of people are pissed that he's not cartoon accurate. I mean, this is what I like when Hasbro does something that is kind of like a new take on an old character. That's what I like. That's what I like when they do it, because I think they do that really, really well. We do see him combined here with Springer. That looks pretty badass. Earthrise Springer. But yeah, dude, I like it. I think it looks good, but I know a lot of people don't like it at all. Let's see. Transformers, what is this? Retro Perceptor, Retro Shrapnel, fan exclusive Optimus Prime listings. What is this? Transformers fan exclusive 2 Optimus Prime Transformers Generations Retro 5 Perceptor. So probably a toy accurate Perceptor with yellow eyes and stuff. And a faceplate. Transformers Generation Retro 7 Shrapnel. Probably a toy accurate kind of deal for Gen Selects type of deal. JT Prime 17, leak that stuff, so you can probably take it to the bank on that. Razzle Kane does some toy hack stuff, and we'll hit the next button. So let's keep going. Season 2, Earthsmark Season 2, new characters, Grimlock, Shockwave, a breakdown, and more. I'm going to give you guys a spoiler alert real quick for this. We get Earthspark keeps rolling out. I'm not going to play the trailer here or anything. We do see Breakdown. Breakdown's design. I love Breakdown's design in this show, dude. It looks freaking awesome. Love the head sculpt. Love the wheel placement. Love the color layout on them. Everything about it. Absolutely dig it. And it looks like he's like a 70s era, like was it Camaro or whatever. Looks pretty badass. Grimlock looks dope as hell too. Looks pissed off like he should. We see Nightshade turn into a Hawk Owl. Cybertronian Tank right there from Shockwave. And now we see why they reuse Cyberverse. We get to see Tarantulas is in there as well. Probably a minion for Shockwave. I kind of don't like the Beast Wars characters getting involved, mixing it up with the G1 characters because it's like a different era, you know? I don't like that, but I'm also kind of indifferent towards it. It's like one of those two different minds of it. Iron Factory, iFX 59, the collector toy photography. I am no fire. This dude kills it, man. Him and Six sing their praises all day long for their photography because they just kill it, man. Really cool stuff here from Iron Factory. RoboSyn Transformers G1 Bumblebee patent details confirmed. They are doing a Bumblebee. Now I do have to ask, man, that Prime seems like it's not selling very well. So I do have to question why they're doing another one because they did downsize it, give it a trailer and stuff, and it just still seems like it's not selling very well. So we do see a Legacy Evolution Commander Armada class Optimus Prime compared in-hand video images. Now, who did this one? Chevitron did this one. But yeah, this is what we're talking about with Diaper Prime right there. Big old diaper. Nasty looking diaper. Diaper looks full. No, now I'm just talking shit. See what I did there? You get it? You get it? It's a bad joke. So we get the original figure here. We get the newer figure here. I mean, as far as comparisons go, I think it looks pretty spot on. There are some design cue choices, whatever you want to call, that I would have done slightly differently. You know, painted the headlights, stuff like that. Kind of give them more of like a real world feel while still sticking to the cartoon accuracy thing. Now, I do have a question. I don't know if this is the case or not. Do the hands do the Jetfire thing? Like when you open the hands, do this 5mm peg hole go inward? Like, does it hide itself? I don't know. I don't think it does. No, actually it doesn't. Okay. That looks weird, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. But overall, man, like I said, I don't think this looks bad. I think it looks like a really good update. And it's Hasbro's take on it. This has been in the rumor pile for a long time now, 2 years. And I do have to ask the question, they did those pipeline reveals, but this was not one of them. So what's going on there? I don't know. Transformers Retro G1 Thundercracker reissue revealed. It sure as hell looks like it. Now, if you guys don't know, this is a Toon accurate G1 figure, which I'm of two minds on this. On one hand, it's cool, but on the other hand, it shouldn't look, the original toy should not look Toon accurate whatsoever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't get behind that idea at all whatsoever. It just looks, it's just a dumb idea to me. That's really how I feel about the whole thing. Let's see. We got Daily Prime again. Daily Prime, more Daily Prime. Yeah, more Daily Prime. Go check it out. Duh. Top 10 Transformers news for February 2023. I believe Kato. Is that Kato? Inutabi did that. All right, go check that out. Tformers.com. And I think that brings us back to where we were last week. So let me get caught up on chat with you guys. Let's see what we are doing here. I got a ways to go. If you guys are just joining me, I want to say thanks for joining. Let's see. Rachel, we'll start right here. Rachel says Hasbro for price increase is just going to use price is for screen accuracy, paint engineering, and etc. I will say, like, looking back on this whole merger thing with Takara, they took Takara's pricing and didn't give us Takara quality. So yeah, Earthman Brick says Hasbro's QC is below par. You could use them trying to cut corners consistently when it comes to their toys, inferior plastics, cheaper molds, etc. Yellow, inconsistent joints. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Anthony? Hope you're doing all right. He says, didn't I have someone make a Crocomus Prime for me? Can't remember his name. I think you did. Was it Input Reviews and Customs? I think you did. Anthony also says, also, did you catch this week's episode of TF Wiki or Weekly on HNE Toys? I don't know. Did you? Guys, TF Weekly, HNE Toys. Go after this, man. Zeta, what's up, my dude? Zeta's in the house, man. He says, what's good input? Loving the new War for Cybertron FOC figures. I remember playing these games as kids. It feels surreal that we're actually getting these again, although B looks like Mike Wachowski. Dude, I hope you're doing all right, Zeta, man. Long time no see, buddy. Razzle Kane says, Super 7 is doing Crocomus Prime. Let's see. Just go through. Rachel says, how do you think Megatron and Joker would get along? I think if Megatron was smart, he would kill the Joker right where he stood. Razzle Kane says, why would they do a Nemesis Prime of this camera thing? It looks better than Prime, but I don't know. Seems like an odd choice. I mean, Prime gets repainted and everything, right? And I don't see them doing, I don't see how or what they could do out of the reflector one that they did, unless they colored it like Laserbeak from Armada. That would be my go-to, but I'm not too sure. Razzle Kane says, I can't wait for Optimus Prime Swiss Army Knife. And the Optimus Prime bottle opener. Oh, dude. What's up, DFS, man? Hope you're doing all right there, buddy. Let's see. Anthony says, I am getting the Optimus Prime toaster and mini fridge. Snoke says, only pre-order I have is for Snarl. Waiting for sales, especially when you see $12.99 for something that was $24.99 last week. Dude, like I said, man, the stuff that I see at Target or Walmart or whatever, it always sits there. I don't think anybody is buying it for the price, right? At all. The boxes say 8+, and the parents are probably like, I ain't spending $30 on that. And then it goes on clearance for like 12, 13, 10, 5, whatever it may be. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just so expensive now, dude, that you have to buy it on clearance, right? To feel like you're getting a deal. See, Rachel says, I dare someone to make the Bitch Wars scrapped episode into a video. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about, Rachel? DFS says, I wish I didn't skip the Casino Watch crossover, or the Casio Watch crossover. Rachel says, in words of Beast Wars Megatron, yes. Razzio Kane says, I love Tformers. He featured my Guardian Robot review on tformers.tv. That's freaking awesome, dude. Rachel says, fun fact, one of the names of the kitchen appliance bots from Revenge of the Fallen is called Dick Bought the Blender Guy. Are you serious? That's awesome. MC DJ says, definitely down for the Turbo Master. See, Tony says, you're funny input. Give me the Tiger Stripes. Hey, man. Hey, I wear my heart on my sleeve, dude. If I'm excited about something, you guys are gonna damn sure know about it. Let's see. DFS says, "Dang, those fan home builds are like $1,500. Ooh, damn. Okay, well that just took the wind out of the sails, didn't it?" Rachel says, "Input. I promise. Tarn is the figure that will bring you back into Hasbro." Man, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's see. Tony says, I'm hopeful for that Metro, man. Dude, you and me both, because I would absolutely love people to have some kind of choice that is a really, really good quality figure that it can be a stand-in for that Titan class Metroplex, man. Let's see. What's up, Blue Raccoon? Hope you're doing all right. Says, I wouldn't. My wallet would hurt for the Titans, dude. Titans are expensive, no matter how you slice and no matter what area that it's made from or anything else. Let's see. Tony says, no, I don't have that kind of cheddar for a second market Metroplex. Rachel says, Metroplex, he's the call of the last prime. Earthman Brick says, any idea what dimension size is that the third-party Metroplex? Yeah, he's about 17 inches tall. And that's really all it said on the thing, or on T-Formers. So that's about Combining Wars Devi size. Blue Raccoon says, Cyber Battalion Shockwave should have gotten updated with knee joint. It looks good, but that's my struggle to get it. I think that figure's like, what, 3 years old now? 2 years old? They could have updated it for sure. Tony says, yeah, that Hasbro sale is a joke. Oh man. Are they not, what's in the sales? Is it just like stuff that's like, is it bad stuff in the sale or what? Like just a bunch of stuff that nobody wants. MC DJ says, I don't like the membership, but it's the only way to get the exclusives without paying scalper prices. I mean, I'd put it like this, dude. Like, in that situation, Hasbro's the scalper, right? Because they're charging you an extra $50 just to get the exclusive figure. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Tony says, Primo pays for itself. If you get enough figs from Pulse with the free shipping, is about its best benefit. I can see that. Blue Raccoon says, I saw Earthspark and it almost shocked seeing the body count. Tarantulas did meet Springer and Overlord in IDW. That's true, he did, and I love the story that they told, but I really wasn't a big fan of them using Tarantulas like that. I don't know, it just really wasn't my thing. Robot Recruit says the Roboson B does it transform like the Prime does? I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it would. Let's see. Rachel says, wants to know Diaper Prime or Fatimus Prime? I'm a fan of Diaper Prime. So, Blue Raccoon says, so is anyone going to think that we're getting Unicron Armada Optimus repaint from the last episodes? I don't know. It's possible. Dude, look, Hasbro will repaint just damn near about anything whatsoever as long as they can, right? If they can milk it, they're going to milk it. If they can get one repaint out of it, they're going to get that one repaint out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a repaint from the last few episodes. Robot Recruit says, stuff the War for Summer, the WFC Gamer Toys get the game multiplayer servers back up. Dude, they definitely should. I know a lot of people that would absolutely get in and play it. Let's see. Rachel asked, do Transformers get car insurance or life insurance? I don't know. Go ask Lazy Eyebrow. He did an entire skit about that, which was hilarious. Anthony says, Hasbro's warehouse sale has some good shiz on sale for Transformers and MMPR. Tony says the sale was like old merchandise, just stuff no one wants or already has. Sucks, no new stuff. I'm getting those core dinos for my boy and wanted Grimmy on sale. I can totally understand that. All right, guys, that'll do it, I guess, this week for Transformers News Live. I do have Oh gosh, I have one more review coming up this week. Sorry, I had to think about what I was going to say. I brain farted, but anyway, I do have one more review coming up this week. And with that said, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the week. Enjoy it. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your time off. Enjoy your family. Enjoy all that stuff. And as always, don't forget to check the description down below. Suicide prevention hotline is down there. If you need it, use it. It's there. I put it there. Please use it if you guys feel like you guys need the help. And as always, I will see you guys next live stream, next whatever it is that I see you. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you then. Later, guys.